Hey y'all, it's Marquita here with a quick little Aerogarden update. As you know, I received my new Aerogarden kits not too long ago, and so I went ahead and got those going. Currently, I'm growing a romaine kit, so all of these are romaine lettuce pods that are in there. And as you can see, they've been growing, I want to say for about a week now. Let's look at the calendar. They've been going for 9 days so far. So as you can see, it didn't take long because they're already sprouting up to the point that I'm about to take those little globes off. Just a reminder that when you first plant your Aerogarden pods, typically you put that little plastic cup over it to create kind of like a greenhouse effect. So that's what I did there. And of course it's working because the light and the heat that builds up, you can see some of them have formed a little moisture and everything. But once they start to hit like, you know, the top of that globe, then you can go ahead and remove it and let them grow freely without it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off as we are filming, and you can get a better look at what the romaine is looking like. And I think pretty much all of them, which is awesome, have started growing. Of course they grow you know, at different paces or whatnot, and I think it's all the same type of romaine. As you can see, the labels are always here, and so take that off. So you can see it tells you, it gives you an estimate of how long it takes to sprout. Sometimes some sprout quicker and some sprout closer to the longer time, but most of these have started sprouting probably within like 3 or 4 days, I would say. And when I say sprouting, like you saw something such as like what's down in there. So again, they do grow at their own pace, but as you can see, majority of them are already, you know, at a certain level. These two are still coming along, but they are growing because you have green sprouts in there. So I'll leave the lids on those until they meet the level of their counterparts here. But I would say this is a 9 pod, and of those, 7 of the 9 are already, like, you know, busting through, which is great. That was on that height. I'll leave that there for another day or two. I'll take this one off. And I mean, it's really no right or wrong in how you do that. You don't have to put the little globe on there. It's just kind of like a best practice when it comes to starting it off, because it does help create a certain effect. So that's just a benefit. So it's not going to hurt it. It's only something to help. So if if you don't choose to do it, I don't know. I've never grown anything without starting off with the little plastic cap. So I don't know if that would make it take a little longer to germinate or not. So maybe one day I will try the experiment. Let me see. This one fit perfectly. There we go. So that's why. So these two, as you can see, like there's a little sprout. So it's coming along, taking its time. That's fine. Let's see if anything is going on in here. Of course, that one will be perfectly on. Okay, I do see some green. Let's see if we can get around the fog there. Yep, so there's some green. So everything here, this was a successful 9 out of 9 sprouting situation. So I am thrilled about that. This is the first time I've had every pod germinate. Sometimes, and this is, you know, this happens no matter what you're growing, whether you're doing in-ground, Aerogarden, whatever. You can buy a pack of seeds and majority may grow, some may not. You can always have duds. That happens with Aerogarden as well. But usually majority of my stuff grows, so it's not like half of it doesn't grow. I might have 1 or 2 that never sprout or don't do anything, and there could be varying reasons for that. For all we know, the seed may have fallen out because the seed is already planted down in there when you get the pods. So there could be a lot of factors to it. But given here, everything here is growing, so that makes me happy. Probably within another day or two, I'll remove that pod, even though honestly it's probably big enough now for me to take it off, but I'll give it another day or two. And then these two, I want them to grow at least, you know, a little fuller before I take it off. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. And again, this is day 9, and as you can see, the sprout day time is 1 to 7 days, but everything has sprouted to some extent. So just being able to see anything like this counts as a sprout. So everything's doing well. It's on this timeline. So I can't wait until I am able to have a yummy romaine salad. So until next time, thanks again for watching, and make sure that you like and subscribe, and of course check out other houseplant and Aerogarden videos on my channel.